the first presidential debate didn't exactly inspire the nation.
Quite frankly, this debate was a total mess.
It was a train wreck.
I hope the rest of the world wasn't watching.
That was a hot mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck.
This was an embarrassment.
It was an unmitigated disaster.
That was a shit show.
Yes. Yes, it was. It was like watching a coked-up gibbon screaming at a dying badger.
Idea what this clown's doing to
Obamacare. I got rid of
really
totally
Mr. President, Mr. President,
you would have been much later, Joe.
Mr. President,
much later.
Mr. President.
Well, he's just shush for a minute.
That is absolutely not true. We're going to move on to the second segment.
83,000 a month with no experience and energy.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen,
You realize if you're both speaking at the same time.
It's
hard to get any word in with this clown.
But those states
Allies by the World Bank. I think that the country would be better served if we allowed both people to speak with fewer interruptions. I'm appealing to you, sir, to do that.
Well, and him too.
Yeah, him too. God, it was brutal. It was like a cross between Jeremy Kyle and Cocoon. Trump interrupted 128 times. You know they should have got to moderate? This woman.
Shut up, you
Joe Biden isn't exactly dynamic. He is a 77-year-old man who gets distracted by trains.
They move jobs overseas to sell goods back to the United States. And here comes the train that he tried to make sure didn't continue to run. No, that's the commuter. All right. No.
He's doddery as fuck. He can't even finish a thought.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
Christ, Obama's slogan was, yes, we can. His is, where am I? What does his ass look like this? I mean, look at him quoting the Declaration of Independence.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Equal! All men and women are created equal! Me! Even when he does get his words out, he gets it wrong. Listen to him talking about domestic violence.
No man has a right to raise a hand to a woman in anger other than in self-defense, and that's rarely ever occurs. And so we have to just change the culture, period, and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it.
We need to knock domestic violence the f*** out. And here's my Minister for Women, Johnny Depp. It was such a bleak choice for America. Let's be honest, even people who voted for Biden weren't exactly fans.
Of course you're not going to vote for Trump. However, you have this candidate that you also don't really want to vote for.
So would you say your vote is more for a vote against Donald Trump rather than for Joe Biden?
Yeah, I would say so.
He's the lesser of two evils.
I'm voting for him, sadly.
But I really, really don't want to vote for Biden. I really don't.
Voting for Biden is like taking a shit on the side of the road. You don't want to do it. You have to. Do you know what I mean? You've never seen someone in a hedge going, my choice. My will. Joe Biden's withdrawal from Afghanistan has not gone well.
After 2 decades of deadly conflict, the US has left Afghanistan.
Humiliated and now replaced by the enemy they came to fight 20 years ago.
The president defended the evacuation mission despite chaos near the airport.
If this isn't failure, what does failure look like?
I'm not surprised Biden struggled with Afghanistan. He can barely deal with stairs. It's ludicrous. Kabul's in chaos, and who's in charge? Slippy Joe and Captain Bumbletits. They look like each other's carers. You wouldn't want them running a school fete, let alone a war. Would you? Biden would fall asleep and Boris would f*** the cake. You know he would. You're now all imagining that cake. Biden's hopeless. Joe Biden farted close to Camilla and she can't stop talking about it. I cannot wait for that scene in The Crown.
You dirty, dirty bastard.
We've actually got a photo of the moment it happened. Apparently, Boris took a blast too. This is my favourite bit. Apparently, Camilla described it like this. It was long and loud and impossible to ignore.
Seriously, Charles, he's got an asshole like a foghorn.
It dominated the conference. It was all anyone was talking about.
This is a profound and urgent danger to us all.
Incredible, immoral, devastating, bursting with energy.
And it didn't stop.
No one is safe.
We cannot outrun your carbon emissions. We've got a bomb disposal team on site.
Keep in mind, Joe Biden wanted to do even more.
And amazingly, this isn't the first time Biden's had guff trouble. Look at this clip. Now, either he's using an imaginary jetpack or he's holding in an absolute thunderdump.
About that, just in terms of inflation, because you had told us at a town hall, I think it was in July, that this was just near-term inflation.
And what's fascinating, that clip, you probably don't know this, is actually been cleaned up by the CIA. We actually got hold of the original tape, and if you listen very carefully, you can spot the difference.
About that, just in terms of inflation, because you had told us at a town hall that this was just near-term inflation.
This is my job, everyone. This is my job. I'm 41 years old. To be honest, when he's not dropping his guts, he doesn't even know where he is.
40% of all products coming into the United States of America on the West Coast go through Los Angeles and what am I doing here?
What am I doing here? What year is this? Who's the president? Biden just doesn't inspire confidence. You want a leader that roars. He talks like this.
I wrote the bill. Don't pay a cent. Don't tell me what the White House is ranked. Get vaccinated. Pay your fair share. The United States, $1.9 trillion grows the economy. Pay them more. Everybody benefits. Fox News.
Whispering doesn't work. Imagine if Churchill had been like that. We shall fight them off. What? You want us to fight the bitches? Do you mean Martin Luther King? I have a drip. You want ice cream? No. Joe Biden responded to Putin's threat with a lengthy battle cry that will strike fear into his heart.
As Ukraine succeeds on the battlefield, Vladimir Putin is becoming embarrassed and pushed into a corner. And I wonder, Mr. President, what you would say to him if he is considering using chemical or tactical nuclear weapons.
Don't.
There you go. War's over. Don't. Mate. He's a crazy dictator. He's not a dog about to eat a birthday cake. And not only is Biden bad with words, he gets lost trying to leave a stage.
Mr. President, thank you.
As with all elections, there was so much disinformation. Did you see this fake video of Joe Biden?
Ladies and gentlemen, and now our great national anthem. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark.
Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark.
It's so unbelievable, as if Biden could remember all those lyrics. If you want to undermine him, you don't need to make fake videos. Just film him climbing stairs. But some people genuinely believe that Biden sings Baby Shark. In fact, some people don't even think that Joe Biden is Joe Biden.
I mean, there's several different people playing Joe Biden at this point. And when he fell up the stairs going on the airplane, I myself think that that was Jim Carrey.
That's right. Jim Carrey is pretending to be the president. It's madness. Biden forgets, slurs his words and falls asleep. Surely he's Johnny Depp. Oh, that was too much, was it? What else do they believe? Nancy Pelosi's Kevin Hart. Barack Obama is the Wheelstone Raider. Next, you'll be telling me Trump's controlled by a ventriloquist, and this is the moment he put the fist in.